What is up, everybody? Welcome into the channel. Wezzot Talks, our first live stream of the channel. Really excited to get things underway here. Just a bit over a half an hour, as you can see on the screen. Here today, just pre-match going on as we await the Leeds United match. Should be interesting. I don't believe they have released the lineups just yet, and just so you guys know and understand kind of like my viewing for this, my front screen is what you guys see. It'll be like the game cap. It'll show possession, goals, all that good stuff. But what I'm actually going to be watching is to the left of the screen, and that'll be the actual match itself. So if I'm not looking directly at the camera, I do apologize. But I do promise that it is going to be watching the game itself here on the left-hand side, as well as making sure that I catch up with chat, answer any questions, have some good chats with you guys as the match progresses and goes on. So just getting ready for that, as I don't believe they've dropped the lineups just yet. Let's do a little bit of digging here. If we can go to X, I don't know if. Oh, here we go. Boom, right here, starting lineup, and what? Ooh, wow, this is a lot different than what I expected. Bayender, Mazraoui, Dalit, and then they're playing Leon. Diego Leon, that's very interesting. I honestly had Yoro in the lineup. We had, who else do we have that's on the bench in the lineup? We had Dorgu in the lineup. We had Dalot in the lineup. But that's really awesome to see, a little bit of shake-up of the lineup. They've got Bruno in there, Cunha, Ahmad, Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Diego Leon. So is Leon playing on the right and Shaw is on the left? They've got Obi and Collier in the starting 11. So that's actually really exciting. We get a few different players here and there in the lineup. Some normal starting 11 type players. Obviously, we get the preseason debut of Cunha, which will be fun to see. But that was as of 44 minutes ago. And I'm curious if they're going to be wearing their away kits. We're looking at some of the pictures here. The away whites. I see. Oh, there's a interview going on with Amarim. I'm going to turn it up just a tad. He's talking about, they just asked the question of what you think about your starting 11. You've got some normal starting 11 and youth players, and he's basically explaining that it's nice to mix up the squad. You could see last year that we gave a lot of opportunity. It's a pretty sick stadium. Just asking him about seeing a bunch of United jerseys in the crowd and in the city, Stockholm, very, very nice city, and just talking about the brand, essentially. I guess we missed the majority of that. Or it was just a quick hitter. Either way, we are here. Cunha and Ugarte. And it's a pretty sick stadium. Like, I don't know who actually plays there. What's it called? Strawberry Arena? Strawberry. I don't want Strawberry Shortcake. Strawberry Arena. Who plays there? It is. You guys actually might know this more than me. A multi-purpose stadium, retractable roof. Swedish Football Association. So, oh, it's AIK. So they're a pretty massive club. But like, look at this stadium. It's a massive stadium. We've got kind of standing room only down there. Really cool. Really, really cool stadium. It reminds me a lot of something you'd see in Germany in terms of a stadium. Cunha with the number 10, Leon wearing the number 30. That was confirmed as of yesterday, I do believe, of the number in which he will be playing with. Bayender is who they have on screen. We'll have to see how he fares today. Hopefully, it is a good showing for Bayender in between the pipes here for this preseason match against Leeds, as we are 25 minutes away. I'd be curious if we actually see Tom Heaton in between the pipes, maybe in the second half. Give the old man some playing time. Kone should stay at the club after impressing Ruben Amorim. Plan to loan him has changed, so that's quite interesting. We don't see anything really updating-ish here. 18th, let's see what the breakdown of the 18th from United Truthful is. The roundup. Brian Mbumo, we are obviously already know medical is today. The club has started working on a new striker. Emerim and everybody at the club wants a new striker. United have been informed about the situation of Jackson. No real talks or decisions on who to sign yet. That's from Fabrizio. I really hope that those rumors are just rumors and are kind of just bumping up the interest for Jackson for other teams, because I do not want him anywhere near Manchester United when it comes to his lack of quality, I should say. I mean, he did score, 9 or 10 goals. We took a look at it the other day, but would really not want to see him in the club. I think that would be an absolute travesty if they did. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are about the Nicholas Jackson rumors out there, as it still looks like the players are warming up. Looks like the goalkeeper's Bayender is getting ready, and we'll take a look at that starting lineup here just in a moment as well, again, to give anyone who comes in an update on that. Some initial talks from layman's have already taken place this summer. Ben Jacobs. United have decided to loan Harry Amas this summer. Where is he going? I didn't see where exactly. Oop, Amas, Man United. Here we go. Where is he going? Let's type in loan. Does anybody know where he's actually going? I don't remember seeing. No. Set for key loan experience, but where exactly is he going? It doesn't say here. Jack Morehouse on loan. Leyton Orient and Huddersfield are interested. Does anyone know where Amas is going on loan, Harry? Just because I do think it'll be really, really good. Let's just go Manchester Evening News. Let's see if they say anything here. I think he's a great young player, set to go on loan this forthcoming season. He will not be included in the preseason tour. Left-sided target. Away shirt. Looks like some players are coming out of the tunnel right now as the crowd is roaring their approval. It doesn't say where he's going. So let me know if you guys know in the comments of where Harry Amas is going, as they have another little player interview with Cunha here as we build up to kickoff in just a little bit over 20 minutes. Let's see here. Onana and Xerxes are staying at Carrington to recover for minor issues, but they should join the rest of the squad for the U.S. tour. Are they just going from Stockholm to the U.S.? I don't remember hearing anything about that. Joe Hugel is joining Barnett on loan. His contract with United expires next summer. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm assuming they won't end up re-signing him. United are set to step up their interest in goalkeeper Layman's. That's nice. United are targeting players who can play in multiple formations rather than those who function in a 3-back. That is very nice, just to have the ability to mix and match formations if need be. So if the 3-back just falls apart and they're not playing well, then obviously we could get the opportunity of maybe going to like a 4-2-3-1 or whatever it might be, to be a little bit still on the attacking side of things. We'll have to wait and see what Amorim does with that. United are still decide between keeping their current options, signing a young goalkeeper or an experienced one. That's from Fabrizio. I know we've been linked to Emi Martinez. We've been linked to this Layman's guy. We've been linked to, drawing a blank on the goalkeeper from Botafogo. But there are options, it looks like, out there to bring in another goalkeeper. Whether he is going to compete for the starting position or not, with Onana once he is back from injury, remains to be seen, depending on who they are able to bring in. But we know where a bunch of different people stand in terms of who cover Manchester United, as well as like the Mark Goldbridges and so on and so forth in the world. And I really do love watching him. We watch his streams all the time. I think he has a very good perspective and has been doing it for a while, and is pretty reliable and has some fun banter as well, and really is an inspiration to why I'm doing this now, but from an American's perspective. And that is that we need to sell players first. We are still in a bind. We've spent upwards of 120 plus million on Cunha and Mbumo, and we have not yet sold anybody. We haven't sold Rashford. We haven't sold Garnacho. We haven't sold why am I drawing a blank on their names? Rashford. We haven't sold wow, why am I drawing a blank on his name? Holy smokes, was it Real Betis? Anthony, how could I forget Anthony? As they're showing a little clip here of revealing Cunha his red United jersey on the stream right now. But yeah, we need to sell some players first, I think, before we're going to be able to really move on a striker or a new goalkeeper. I think it would be nice to bring in a midfield type player, but at this point, I don't think that's going to happen, just given the funds and where we sit right now and who we've already brought in. But let's also go ahead. Let's check out some other things in the world of football. ESPN FC almost is a little bit dead to me, but you can see we follow a few different accounts here that are somewhat decent. Let's check out David Ornstein. He usually doesn't drop too many bombs, but when he does, they're pretty good. Looks like that exclusive on Mbumo is his most latest thing. A few days ago, Liverpool advancing in talks to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Negotiations for 23-year-old forward progress on package worth in excess of 80 million. France Youth International wants Liverpool, so personals no issue. It's just a matter of if the club-to-club talks can actually get things over the line. Newcastle exploring a move to sign Wezzot from Brentford after cooling Hugo Ekitike interest. And I know all of this is kind of relevant to why and how we have gone ahead and signed Mbumo, as we've got the players warming up on the pitch right now. Really nice to see. Wow. Man United TV only goes up to 720p. That's a bit suspect if you ask me. With the quality of their stream, they make you pay or at least American, they make you pay $9.99 for the entire year, in which I'll keep it because it is actually going to be cool to be able to watch some youth squad games, watch a little bit of stuff that they put out. You got to take everything that the club puts out with a grain of salt as well. But going to be really interested to watch the women's team play and the youth squad teams play, as well as their preseason matches, minus the ones played here in the U.S. Those will be on, I believe, NBC/Peacock, in which I do have, because that is the one and only way that we can watch Premier League football in America. So really excited. We are getting closer and closer to the start of the regular season. This is just the start, and I honestly love those little training kits that they have. I know you guys can see we've got kind of a throwback training AIG kit on right here. Absolutely love the throwback. You can see here AIG, kind of the old school, trying to get the Nike logo. Actually, funny enough, Nike are running a new promotion for their football, and it has this old logo, so it's kind of cool that things are coming back from the dead almost of what they've had in the past. So yeah, but all this, getting back to the point that we were talking about here, this Hugo Ekitike interest with Liverpool. Initially, it was Liverpool looking to potentially bring in Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker, absolute stud for Newcastle United. Newcastle then were linked to potentially bringing in Wissa, which we all know Brentford are pretty adamant about not wanting to lose both Wissa or Mbeumo it is Wissa and Mbeumo. They're not wanting to lose them both in this window, which kind of got things churning. I think talks sort of fell through for Isak and Liverpool, in which Newcastle then were also wanting to sign Hugo Ekitike because Liverpool were trying to get Isak. But then since things were sort of not really progressing, I'm assuming, and that is why Liverpool have upped their interest with Hugo Ekitike, that's where Newcastle started wanting to move more on Wissa, because obviously they're keeping Isak, which kind of got the ball rolling on United to finally get that third bid in and get the deal done for Mbeumo, because if Wissa were to go, the odds of actually getting Mbeumo were essentially zero, and we would have put in all that work for 7-8 weeks in for nothing in an absolute waste of time garbage. I still think the majority of that time was a little bit wasted, and we could have been progressing on a few other things in terms of selling players and putting a little bit more effort into that now that we've got Mbeumo in. If 5 weeks ago you just put the bid in for 60 million plus 5, so a total package of 65 million, I think you would have got him 4 or 5 weeks ago. But Ineos, Jim Radcliffe, the Glazers, more so Jim Radcliffe, not wanting to get pushed over. I don't want to get pushed over. Apologies for the accent, trying to get my best impression of Sir Jim Radcliffe in there. But I don't know where he's thinking 60 million is an overpayment whatsoever for Bryan Mbeumo. I just don't see it whatsoever. And 65 plus 6, which is kind of what the total is going to end up being, so 71 total package. We don't really quite know what those add-on incentives are, as we are just under 15 minutes till kickoff here against Leeds. I think it's a little bit of an overpayment. So everything that they were like, we're not going to be a pushover, we're not going to pay the Man United tax or the Man United fee of overpaying for players, they ended up doing anyways. So I think Mbeumo is a 60 plus 5 player, not a 65 plus 6. But we at least got him in. So kudos to United finally pulling the trigger. Let's see what Fabrizio has been up to as we double check this stream. I want to make sure the stream is okay for you guys. Whoa. What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, for some reason my stream kind of glitched out right there of being able to view it and make sure that we are up to date on comments, but things are good there. Let's take a look at Fabrizio and see what's going on here. We'll land in Roma as planned. New signing, cost 23 plus 2. Nice deal there. Japan international center back Seko has signed the League One side. Here we go. Here's a Leeds United. Anton Slach to Leeds United. Here we go. Agreement done with Hoffenheim. That was as of an hour ago. Final fee in excess of 20 million, 4-year contract and documents set to be signed. In deal done by Roof Agency, whomever that is. Stach looking forward to a new challenge in the Premier League. Not too sure who this is. I suppose it is somewhat relevant to this game. I mean, he's not playing today, but what position is he's a midfielder? Is he a winger? Profile, transfer market. Let's see here. Hoffenheim, defensive midfielder, so not too shabby. What is his height? He is 26 years old, so a little bit younger. 6'4". He's a big boy. Center defensive midfield player. That's gonna be key, I think, for their midfield moving into the Premier League. Obviously, the last 2 seasons, all teams that have come up from the Championship have gone right back down the next season. I would absolutely love to not see that this season. As let's go to United. Let's look at the table here. And who do we got? We've got Leeds, we've got Sunderland, and we have Burnley. I would absolutely love to see, if I could see one team stay up. As a United fan, obviously, you hate to see anybody go down, but 3 teams have to go down. And we'll do a Premier League, I think, table prediction here a little bit later, closer to the season when it actually gets going. Mbumo will be worse than Rasmus. Rasmus. Did you mean Rasmus? Will he be worse? I don't know, man. I don't know if he will actually be worse. Not Brett May. Thank you for the comments, Mbumo. We'll have to wait and see on Mbumo. Rasmus. I mean, I really hope it's not a flop now that you bring that up, and apologies for just seeing the comment now. But really I don't hate seeing Sunderland going down. Yeah, I mean, losing, I would have loved to have seen Job Bellingham stay around. I understand why he took the move to Dortmund. Dortmund do an amazing job of development. He'll be able to play first team minutes in the Bundesliga in a team that will most likely be top 5 in the Bundesliga, so he's not going to have to worry about the struggle of relegation, the pressure of being in England. I still hate to see that he left Sunderland after bringing them up. I could see Sunderland go down. I agree with you. I don't hate seeing it. You hate seeing anyone go down just due to the financial strains that it could cause and everything that Sunderland has been in through the past. If you've seen the Netflix documentary, I thought they did a wonderful job with that. Obviously got the new ownership in. We have rivals in the UK, mate, and we hate other teams. I agree, and I know for a fact that Leeds United are one of those teams. So I think it's Leeds more so than Sunderland. I could be wrong, but if you're from the UK, I appreciate your sight on things just with an American's perspective. I know Leeds, Liverpool, Man City, big rivals. You could throw in Arsenal as well. Who are some of the other like smaller ones out there, like a Leeds United, that are rivals technically with United? Are you streaming actual games so we can watch too? Unfortunately, I do not want to get a strike on the channel. Of being able to stream the live game, but on this Foot Mob, and I was looking at some live games, we'll have live stats, and this will be sort of like a commentary of the game and live reaction, live watching of the game. So I won't actually be streaming the game itself because we will get absolutely ripped apart on YouTube for copyright claims, and unfortunately, I do not want that for this channel. I hope you guys understand. Just don't want that. Sunderland, Newcastle, Chelsea, Spurs. Oh, shoot, I forgot about Chelsea. Rangers, Celtic. That's interesting. What makes them technical rivals? You're talking about rivals in general. Yes, okay, sorry. West Ham, Millwall. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was like, they're not rivals with Man United, but yeah, I would say, Newcastle, Sunderland, because they're right there. Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Spurs. Would you say Chelsea, Arsenal, technically? I mean, I know that they're pretty close. Obviously, you've got Liverpool and Everton for the big rivalry there. I know, what is it in Wales is the big one. It's Swansea and Cardiff. I know Cardiff also has a technical rivalry with... I'm drawing a blank on... there's another team that I'm drawing a blank on that Cardiff have a rivalry with. Chelsea, any London team, yeah, that makes total sense. West Ham and Millwall, honestly, that has to be, I bet back in like the 2000s that those matchups and the fans, there had to have been absolute brawls. I know Millwall has that stigma that, why am I drawing a blank? Stereotype of hooligans, and people somewhat say that Millwall started that whole trend and whatnot. And I mean, great stadium, great logo. I think my dad low-key is a little bit of a Millwall fan just because of the fact Rangers, Celtic, biggest. I could see that. I mean, I know not only like the stadiums are only separated by. Let's actually let me see. Celtic versus Rangers. Stadium distance. Here we go. It is 4 miles. That is not that far. Plus, I know there's a little bit of like, if I'm not mistaken, that there's a little bit of like a religious kind of separation. One follows one religion, one follows another type deal, at least way back in the day. I don't think that plays too much of a part nowadays, but yeah, I know that those games, and typically those games are what and Old Firm, I think that's a really cool name for the rivalry as well. But I know that those games, those 2 matches that they play in the league, will typically determine who actually wins the Scottish Premier League. Because obviously they're the 2 biggest teams up at the tippy top. Man, this Man United TV is really, really ticking me off that the highest quality it can go to is 720p. Is it the same thing for you guys in the UK, that you have to watch this game on Man U TV? Or I know Leeds also have like their own sort of like TV thing as well. Are those the only 2 ways that you guys can also watch this? Or is there like a local, is it like Sky Sports or why am I drawing a blank? Like TNT Sports, are they showing this game? Or is it only like Man U TV or Leeds TV? Catholic Protestants, yes, you got it. I couldn't remember the other religion. I knew it was Catholic and Protestants, and I'm don't get me wrong, I'm probably gonna draw a blank. Let's see here. Religious rivalry. Let's see. Deeply intertwined with religious and national identity, fueled by historical immigration patterns, and while the club themselves are not inherently religious. Wasn't there like a big like banning of, I couldn't remember if it was Ranger or Celtic fans from one of the grounds for doing something last year? I thought I saw something about that. One study showed that 74% of Celtic supporters identify themselves as Catholic, whereas only 10% identify as Protestant. For Rangers fans, the figures are 2 and 65% respectively. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty cool to see that is, yes. Okay, awesome. That's a bummer. I really wish that this Man U TV, and they're using the new Premier League balls in this game, which I don't know. The Premier League has used Nike for so long, so like going to a different football, I think is really different. It just, obviously it looks weird because we're so used to seeing, oh wow, those sprinklers are like literally fire hoses on that pitch. I'm so used to seeing the Nike ball. I have like the last one, which was like a throwback, right above me right now. But Puma, I don't know, man. That ball looks a little odd, if you ask me. Looks a little odd. But if you guys are new to the channel, just hopping in, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. You guys have been really knocking it out of the park recently with helping build this community. I know we're starting up here. This has kind of been like a throwaway channel that I've done different stuff over the years on. But I don't know what it was. I mean, I've loved watching football for so long. And I would say it goes back to middle school days of really like fully understanding and being able to watch. Just because like when I was much younger, there was no opportunity to be able to watch this in the States, at least, that you wouldn't have to pay extra money for, on whether it was DirecTV or satellite TV or whatever it might be. But now that we have so many different streaming options, and NBC really going all in for the Premier League, that it's really nice to be able to watch games. And even, I would say 5 to 10 years ago, you couldn't even watch all of the games on the weekend, like have like a multicast type deal. So just having that, my team balls were the best. What year United will go one better and finish 14th? Wow, that is a bold prediction. That is a bold prediction right there. Let me get that to live. 14th. When did they stop using that ball? When, I guess it would it have been when Nike came in back in the day? As the match, we're about ready to get started here. Make sure this coverage is live. Oh, this is really aggravating me that this is 720p. I might keep saying that throughout this cast. And they will give us the line. They should give us the lineups here. Commentary preview. Here we go. Got a little bit of a lineup peek right here for you guys. Mitri before Nike. Okay, got it. And I might be butchering that pronunciation. Isn't that what they still use for the FA Cup? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that's what they use for like the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Is that the football that they use right now? But here are the lineups and formations. We got a 3-4-2-1 classic Amarim lineup against a 4-2-3-1. Nemeka, I don't know if the N is technically silent or not. Ampadu, former United player. They've got Darlow between the pipes. Harrison, Bram? Is that how you say his name? I feel like this guy has been in the Premier League for so long. It has bounced around from club to club. Wasn't he at Bournemouth last? I could be mistaken. Do they have... Where is one of the players? Oh, Longstaff did make the trip. Okay, Daniel James on the bench. And did they not bring Aronson? They didn't bring Aronson. Interesting. Wow. Well, the bench is pretty deep for United, but you can see here, Bayender, Shaw, Dalit, Mazraoui, Ahmad, Collier, Casemiro, Leon. Cunha Fernandez is playing up, and that's honestly where he should play, but when Mbumo comes into the squad, I'm assuming they're going to bump Fernandez back into the middle of the midfield, and I just don't think that that's his natural spot. And they got Obi up top, and if you guys watched the preview video for yesterday, it's delayed 10 minutes. What? That's dumb. Okay, well, if you saw the prediction or the preview yesterday, we have Obi as a goal scorer, and we have Cunha as a goal scorer. We didn't pick anybody for Leeds, but I predicted a 2-2 draw. I want to know your guys' predictions in the chat right now. Who do you think will score for United, and what do you think the final score will be? Will it be a draw? Will it be a win? According to this site, and let's refresh it here, 8,700 people, 73% of people took United to win. We took them to draw. 14% is a little bit more than what people think Leeds will be able to accomplish against United as well. FA Cup, yes. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, that the FA Cup ball is like so clean, super iconic. I feel like they have like subtle changes to it, but overall it has looked pretty similar, I think, in the past couple of years. I could be wrong, but I think it's a classic looking ball. Head-to-head, we'll eventually get like match stats here as well once they start the game, but yeah, let me know your guys' predictions. And I know 3-1 Leeds. Ooh, okay. That's a little spicy. I mean, I can't say... I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I can't say otherwise. They're just talking here. These guys on Man United TV, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know who these guys are, but they are wearing the white kits. I feel like they're absolute plugs, but... It's a pretty packed stadium. To be quite honest, I don't see many Leeds... I don't see many Leeds United jerseys in the crowd. 3-1. Okay, I mean, it's a fair prediction. But as we wait for the match to start here, let me keep scrolling through Fabrizio and see what he has. Courtois, Diaz will also put pen to paper and sign a new contract at Real Madrid. Both 2031. Okay, good for them. Yep, already talked about that one. Leicester City in talks with Begovic. Interesting, as a potential option with contract terms being discussed. I feel like that guy has been around for a very long time. I know he spent a good bit of his career at Bournemouth. Richard Rios deal can accelerate this weekend. Benfica have been informed by Palmeiras that Roma still didn't match 30 million feet. Rios can now open doors to Benfica move, which just means in about 2 or 3 years he'll be moving on to whether it's the Premier League, whether it's Real Madrid, whether it is PSG or Bayern. Good for him. He's a very solid player. Really excited to see him come to Europe. Aubameyang to Marseille. Here we go. That's interesting. 3 hours ago, back in the French league is Aubameyang. Leeds are Premier League as well. They aren't shit. Yeah, I mean, they obviously proved that they are a dominant force back in the Premier League. It is really nice to actually see them back in the Premier League. Again, rivals of United, so can't give them too much credit. But yeah, they are a quality side, and we'll have to see. I mean, I'm sure they're not playing a normal starting 11 either, and it is preseason, so I'm more so looking for formations, how well the team plays cohesively, how's that chemistry being built. Obviously, get some young players in there, see what they can do, and it'll be the same thing. As we go to America, delayed 10 minutes, like you said. Where in the U.S. are you? I am in Virginia, so Eastern time zone. Eastern time zone for me. And I think the closest game, if I were to try to go, let's see here, Manchester United. The closest game I could go to for their American preseason, West Ham is in Chicago. Or no, that's New York. That's a little bit too far for me. Bournemouth is being played in Chicago. And then Everton is being played in Atlanta. So there really isn't anything too super close for me to go to. If they were playing in like Charlotte, North Carolina, I would consider it. But both MetLife Stadium, which is where they hosted the Club World Cup final, and Soldier Field in Chicago are outdoor venues, whereas on the East Coast and the South, in Atlanta, it is being played indoors at MetLife Stadium, which is massive. They hold the SEC championship there, which is college football. Typically hold the national championship there. They typically hold the Super Bowl there on a rotation, typically. So it's a pretty big stadium, and I know Atlanta United, the soccer team here in the U.S., play out of there as well, and they get really good crowds. So that should be a packed house for United as well. I feel like all the games will be pretty packed as Manchester United. I mean, back in the day, okay, they're coming out of the tunnel right now, and those jersey combos, Leeds are wearing their blue. That literally looks like Sweden. And the Red Bull on the jersey just looks sick. I know they had it last year, but those jerseys do look sick. The United whites also do look pretty good. Not, I guess, a traditional away jersey for United, but they do look pretty snazzy. The Leeds captain has like a box. It is hot in Virginia. Is it hot in Virginia? Yeah, I mean, it gets pretty toasty. It gets pretty toasty here. Here, I can show you weather. Charlottesville, this is just general area of where I live. Celsius, let me switch over, 24, 32. It's usually in the 30s in the summer. We go by Fahrenheit, so it's actually a little bit cooler this week than normal. But it can get pretty hot. It's usually in the 30s to mid 30s Celsius here as the teams coming out of the tunnel. I guess the United whites do look pretty solid. Oh, and United did bring a banner, like one of the preseason handshake between the captain trade things. I know they talked about not doing that, so I don't know why they're now doing it. But hey, I'm not going to complain. It's a tradition. That's what they do. And there's some empty seats kind of in the nosebleeds. I'm curious what Leeds are thinking right now. Let's refresh our page here. Still no stats just yet, but those are the starting lineups on the screen right now. Let me just get rid of that. We'll leave Fabrizio on there as an option. Handshakes underway. The game about to start. It was 32 in the UK last week. That's hot, man. Is that normal? Is that normal for you guys to be that hot? And I know the stereotype of, like, it always rains in the UK. Is that pretty true, or is it only, like, certain areas where it rains a lot? I know for us, like, the northwest of the US gets, like, a ton of rain all the time. I don't know if that's true or not. I just figured I'd ask you guys to see what you have to say. But game is about to get underway here. Yeah, 32 is hot, man. That is a hot, hot week. Team picture. Nice. Looking good. Cunha in there. Oh, one more team picture. Wonder how old that banner is. They just, like, pulled it out of the back closet because I know they were like, we're trying to save money. Fans absolutely loving it. Harrison has, like, the samurai bun. The Leeds are, like, giving him a book or a box or something. Yeah, it rains a lot. Yeah, okay. Boom. Boom. Ampadu's the captain of Leeds? That's kind of cool. Former United player. Or former United Youth Academy player. And I don't think he played too much for the senior squad. Don't have the stats just yet. It'll pop up here. Well, I'll be sure to refresh the page, but we're just about to get underway. Age. Who's the youngest guy on Leeds starting? Wow, Darlow's 34. Youngest player is Ampadu? No. Good. I can't say that name. Gonoto? Gonato? Yeah. Moment of silence for Diego Jota. Really sad. They got the black bands on for Diego and his brother. All right, moment of silence over. Game underway. About to get underway here. Kickoff. And what other predictions do we have, guys? We've got a 3-1 Leeds. I've got 2-2 draw. What else do you guys have? Oh, they have the average age. 25.6 for United. 27.3 for Leeds. Interesting. See how quickly this app updates from delayed to actually playing. What is this camera angle? Any other predictions? Get them in before kickoff here, folks. As we are getting underway here. There we go. Head-to-head. No. Facts. Lineup commentary. They usually have a stat page here. And it looks like this site is a little bit faster than the stream. Long ball to nobody. It's on the attack. Very nice. Who we got on the left? Good old Luke Shaw. I wonder if they'll do, I know this upcoming season they've got they can interview players after being subbed off, which I think is insane. I think we're going to get some pretty crazy stuff being said. What a terrible ball by Luke Shaw. Is that Casemiro? Oh no, that's Cunha. Tanaka. That guy looks pretty decent for Leeds. Let me refresh this. Make sure everything is up and running here. Boom. Good to go. Awesome. Playing a lot in the back here. Let's see if I refresh this page, if it'll give us the stats. That's interesting. Some of the other games that I was able to watch would give stats on this page. Maybe they'll eventually give us stats? Huh. There's a lot of pinball going on through the midfield as Leeds here on the attack. Solid defensive backtracking, though. United are swarmed into the box, and Leeds throw in. Huh. A little bit of a slow start. Team's trying to figure it out here. But it looks like United really pushed back very quickly, which is nice to see. Good defensive formation like that. Obi. Pressing Leeds all the way back now. Ooh, dangerous ball. Just some movement in the back, waiting for something to happen. There we go. There are the stats. I was about to say, I was like, they usually throw the stats on here. So we got the stats on there for you guys. Ooh, good ball movement by Leeds here on the attack. A little bit of an overcommitment to Leeds. That's a lot of room. Ball played in. Oh my God. Bayender, what are you doing? Mazraoui trying to do something with it. Nicely played. Whew, that was dangerous right there. Decent opportunity. Still no shots in the game. Possession 55-45. Just chilling in the midfield. They're pretty content with holding possession here at Leeds United. Just kind of seeing what Manchester are doing. Decent high line. It's hard for your Leeds to try to get the ball through, except that one chance just a bit ago. They are now pushing up. Poor pass. Leeds out of bounds. United get the ball. And they're showing a replay on that little give and go down that right-hand side by Leeds. And that was a decent ball played in. Oof. Good defensive header by, looks like that was Mazraoui. Deflection on the slide in. And Mazraoui doing well to just flick that on. Leon is going to feed, or no, that was Cunha feeding Leon. Leon, good pressure. Cunha's there as well. Leeds turn it over in the midfield. Let's see what we can do here. A ball to nobody. Who was that? Okay, a little bit of nothing burger right there. Still nothing. Let's take a look at the stats. No shots. Kind of a stalemate. 6 minutes in. Refresh my page here. Leeds on the attack, looking to get something going here. I'm curious. I'm gonna switch my monitors, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna move this. Oh, it doesn't want to move. Hold on. I'm trying to switch something, guys. There we go. Boom. And then we're gonna go. Boom. Hey-oh. That. Boom. Let's move that over there. Okay. And then I'm going to move that over here. Leeds on the attack. Nice cross in. Decently defended away. Yeah, that's much better. And we'll bring the live stream over here. Boom. There we go. A little bit better, so that you guys can actually see me looking at the game as opposed to not looking at you guys. Decent play by Cunha, as it looks like the feed of the game and this website are about just about 20 seconds behind here, but that's okay. We will be okay. Making sure that looks good. Yep, that looks good. So far, a pretty quiet 10 minutes. Few more opportunities for Leeds over United. Just a terrible ball. Who was that? Who played that ball out of bounds? Was that Bruno? I think that was Bruno who kicked that out of bounds. Just very poor decision with the ball. As they continue this pinball. Some more pinball in the midfield. United on it. Cunha. Founds Mazraoui down to... Is that Ahmad? They gotta get something going here. They're looking pretty stale offensively. Turn. Leon. Cunha. Oh no, that's Bruno. Oh, here we go. Don't shoot that. Mazraoui in the attack here. Ball played in. Nope, no one there. Nicely cleared by Leeds, but United back on the ball. Mazraoui. Good recycle right there, United. A little bit more attacking. Cunha, decent run. Foul on the play. Very good. Drawing the foul. Very good. I think it's going to take a little bit here to get things going with the squad in terms of chemistry. So some of this preseason football is going to look a little rough. But possession now 68-32 for Leeds, and you can definitely see that. But we've got a free kick opportunity here. Let's see what they can make of it. Obi's in there. Let's see what Obi can do. You got Shaw in there. Fernandez going to play this one in. Decent ball. Poor header. Obi with a weak header. Decent ball played in. I guess the Puma ball doesn't look too bad. Does not look too bad. Good ball, Luke Shaw. We've got Leon. You know, Leon looks good on that left side. He looks very energetic. Obviously, it's his first game. Where is Leon? Did he go down? Leeds getting a little sloppy with the ball, giving United opportunities to win it back. Got a foul. Nice. Let's see what we can make of that. 12th minute here. And there was Ahmad just getting torched from behind right there. God, the 720p is extremely annoying. Let's see what we can make of this right now. Surprised they haven't updated the possession stats just yet. Yeah, I mean, 13 minutes in, it's kind of gone a little bit of both ways. Ball movement has been good in points and not great in others for both squads. I think United still obviously need to work on chemistry, shape. Ooh, nice little play on there. Bad play by Obi there. There was a good run by Collier, who, if they just had one more touch, I think it would have been pretty dangerous. Ball is up. Defenders, who's there? You don't want to let that touch. Leeds on the attack here. Out of bounds. Just when I said they were right about to be on the attack, out of bounds they go. What are your guys' thoughts so far on this game? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Just about 15 minutes gone. Luke Shaw just blasting the ball to absolutely nobody. As the header on really doesn't do us much good. Bro, what is going on right now? A 2-2 draw right now, honestly, I don't even know if that would be... I don't even know if that would be... a 0-0 is looking more likely right now. Ooh, good ball movement by Leeds. Oh, just a little bit. Ooh, they gave the foul on Casemiro. That was a little soft, if you ask me, on the play. Interesting. I thought that was soft. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. That's poor by the referee right there. Leeds have a chance, though. 15 minutes in. I got to try not to look to the stats to the left because you guys actually might get the update faster than I will if there's a goal. Hopefully there is a little bit of a delay, but Harrison is going to be the one who plays it in for Leeds here. I got everybody back, it looks like, for United. Lefty coming in. Offsides. Amarim coming off the bench. See what he says. See what he says. 15 minutes. Got a couple throwback jerseys in the crowd today. Just poor passing in the back. Leeds have a decent press through the midfield as we've got a foul in the midfield. Ahmad down. Cleated hard. Leeds pleading that they didn't really do anything there, but could have said the same thing on the reverse a few minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, he went through the back of his legs. That's a foul. Nothing really popping the eye, catching the eye right now. But Leeds here. Can they get something? Nope. No foul. United on the attack. Ahmad. Good touch. Ooh. Nice. Ahmad trying to throw in. And the attacking third, can we get something from this is the bigger question. Possession still 56-44. Don't know if that's updated or not. But United going all the way back. You know, watching this more and more and how poor Onana has been with his footwork and ball placement, it's a little concerning of how much they are actually playing back with the keeper right now. And they could have been doing that last season and I just wasn't paying attention, but not what I like to see, considering how poor Onana plays with the ball. But just about 20 minutes in here and a bit of a stalemate. I think Leeds have had, honestly, more chances. Look at that Binder. What are you doing, bro? Just kicks it out of bounds. I'd rather him blast that downfield to nobody than blast it out of bounds. Because at least we could try to put their defenders under pressure if they have a bad first touch. But Leeds really like that give-and-go ball. Ooh, that was nasty. Nice little spin pass by Leeds. And they continue to have possession. Still no shots on target in this game. Just about 20 minutes gone here. And it's a lot of just back and forth, passing, loss of possession, trying to find something here. But United just don't look like they have that chemistry yet. Obviously, first game of the season, they've only had a week of preseason training. Hopefully things get better as preseason goes on. And Mbumo comes in as well. But you can definitely tell, and I know Obi is a young player, but you can definitely tell that it would be nice to have a senior good striker, because we'd have to wait and see what Højlund or Xerxes would do in there, but I don't think it would be much better. Oof, that was nasty. They should have replayed that little spinner flick from Leeds. Very nice. Leeds. 54-46. Let's refresh and see if that changes. I don't know, 56-44. Still the same. Still the same. What are you guys' thoughts? Drop those chats in. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Not too much to really talk about, as both teams really just feeling it out, getting their legs going. First preseason match. I think it's the first. Obviously, it's the first for United, but I think this might be the second for Leeds, as that's a ball to nobody. All the way back to Binder. Remember when De Ligt was like nasty and every team in Europe wanted him? Juventus, or he was at Ajax to Juventus to Bayern, now at United. Obviously, he was a part of the Ten Hag transfers in of his Ajax players, such as Van der Beek, Onana, Anthony, trying to recreate that squad at United that just never came to fruition. Speaking of, did Leverkusen lose? Bayer Leverkusen. They lost 5-1 to the Flamingo U20 team. Wow. Where did they play that? They played it in Brazil. They lost to the U20 team 5-1. Atta baby, Ten Hag. Atta baby. I feel like Leverkusen might fall off the face of the earth, losing Frimpong, Wirtz. Pretty certain they don't have Xhaka anymore in the midfield. But, I mean, they could have played a bunch of youth guys as well. But 5-1 to the U20 Flamingo team does not look good. Leeds. Handball? De Ligt? Nope. Hit him in the chest. Here they go. They got replay. Was that a handball? Nope. Hit him right in the chest. Hit him in the chest. 0-0, 21 minutes, 22 minutes now gone. Possession 58-42. Passing wise, United a lot less accurate, 90 or 84%. Let's take a look. Leeds leading in passing. Only one shot this entire game, and it's been off target. 2 interceptions, duels, whatever that means. But let's keep that right there. By Ender to nobody. Leeds trying to win that back in the midfield. Just move it back. Pass it back. All right, let's get some. Let's move up the pitch. Move up the pitch as a team here. We want to see some attacking football. I want to see their attacking shape a little bit more than just me ball. Ball through over the top. Corner throw in. What do we got? I don't know who bolted through. That was a nice run. Don't play it back. Oh my god. This whole cycle it back through the defense is, if this is what they do all season long, this is going to be a snooze fest. I need more coffee. And they kick it out. They just kick it out. Bro, what is going on? Leeds blasted out, almost 25 minutes gone and really nothing. Hopefully the second half is a little bit more exciting. We got a Leeds player down. He was crunched pretty good by De Ligt. And they're blowing for him. I'd like to see the replay here. Here we go. De Ligt just... Bro, that is freaking soft. That is softer. Oh, Will Ferrell. Nice. That was softer than a marshmallow man. Oh, is this a free water bottle break 25 minutes in? Really nothing. Stats are what they are. I'd be intrigued to see if there was like another poll. Who will win the match? And I bet a draw would be at 85% right now. Unless we get some action here in the second half during this little water break for the squads. It's not looking that great. It's not looking that great at the moment. got 30. I'm just checking on YouTube right now. They got 38,000 people watching. The United stand. That's just absolutely crazy. Someday, guys, we'll get there. We'll get there, 100%. It will take an army, but we will get there one way or another. To 121 subscribers, you guys are knocking it out of the park. I thank you so much for joining the channel. We are on the road to 250 subscribers, but it's all because of you guys. Really appreciate it. I'm just doing this for fun, and you guys are really making it enjoyable to do this together. So thank you very much for your support, and we're back underway. Yeah, it's about 20-second difference. All right, let's see if out of that little timeout that United comes out with a little bit more pressing of the Leeds back line. See if we're able to get anything out of it here, as the lighting in here is decent. They're just playing so slow out of the back right now. It's a little frustrating to watch. But I mean, you can also put that up to, oh my, Bayender with a terrible ball to Luke Shaw. Thankfully, throw in United, but we are hemmed into the defensive third. So let's hope that we can get something out of this, or get something out of our end. You could just look at the. I'm looking at the fans' faces right now, and everyone just looks like bored, is disengaged. What are they doing? Man, it's almost 60-40 in possession for Leeds. I mean, ooh, Obi almost picking off the goalkeeper right there. All right, let's get a little. Yeah, that's soft, bro. That's a soft foul. I don't know why the referee's blowing that right there. All right, let's get some higher pressure here. Ooh, Leeds looking dangerous. Fancy footwork guy, just, I don't know who that is. He just had like 3 teammates. No whistle. Leeds. You got the ball. Go, go, go. God damn it, Bruno. That's when you gotta counter, man. You got so many Leeds players pushed up. You gotta counter that. We had 4 or 5 guys up out of that little scrum play right there, but like nothing from it. Cunha? Cunha? Hey! No! No foul? Oh man, Cunha was almost through there. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Wow, I really thought that was a foul. I'm curious. Manchester United. Curious how many people are actually streaming this game live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So many people are watching this live right now. Huh. Interesting. I appreciate you guys watching along with ours. It's good stuff. Especially, I mean, we're in America. It's an American's perspective, so a little bit different than the normal. Oh, there it was. Looks like after that timeout, United are a little bit more intent to have some attacking prowess. Oh, what a play by Cunha. Oi, there we go. Where was the foul before? Cunha's got that little, like... Or was that Cunha or was that Ahmad? I don't know who that was. Oh, that was Ahmad. I was like, dang, that was nice. Ahmad with a little dummy on the bounce. And just kind of got a little yank. Nothing crazy. Ahmad's got that little quickness, jolt of energy. As in... Ooh. Ah, they couldn't get anything in the attacking 18-yard box. Luke Shaw. Let's go. Go! OB! Shot on target. I mean, it was pretty simple. Left foot. Keeper all over that. Cunha? See it. Oi! Oi! What the hell? Diego! Oh my god, pinball! What is going on right now? Alright, let's go. Keep it up. No. Go right away. Oh, go right away. What's going on? Ah, there's a Leeds guy down. Come on, man. That was our best chance at an attack right there to get something from it, and there was nothing. Dang it. Honestly, they should have just given the ball away. They gave advantage. And they should have just let that go. Did the keeper... Oh, that was almost really bad. Oh, his knee. The keeper almost literally killed his own player right there. Good effort by Cunha to send Obi on the attack. A little bit of a finesse shot going for the outside, but the keeper was all over that. All right, let's keep this pressure on. They're looking pretty solid here. Send them. Wow, that lighting is really bad in 720p. It's hard to tell when they like go from the shadows to that light on the far side of the stadium. Luke Shaw. Ooh. Ooh, who was that? Cunha with a nice little flick on. Obi blocked. Yeah. Ah, that's a foul. All day. All day foul. I honestly hate how when, like, dudes get fouled, they then, like, grab the ball. Like, come on, man. United have a little bit higher of a press. Possession 55-45. A little bit better. Two shots, one on target. 3 fouls committed, 5 for Leeds. And a little bit better these past 5 minutes from United. Let's see if they can keep up this pressure, though. Ooh, Luke Shaw just went through the back of that guy. What the hell? Bro. Talking about Diego Leon and ball watching. Leeds. Ooh, nice little chop. Ooh, by Ender. That was almost nice by Leeds right there. Getting through the back of the defense. As we are fast approaching halftime. Oof, by Ender. That a baby. I'll be intrigued to see who they actually bring on for halftime, as it looks like United have got an entirely new squad starting to warm up. So I honestly expect everyone who's on the field right now to be coming off. Ahmad. Ball. There it is. Corner? Corner? I can't tell if it's a corner or not. Cunha wanted that, man. Cunha wanted that back so bad. It's a goal kick. Thought the defender got a touch on it. Who else is there? No one's there for backup. Opportunities are there, just not really capitalizing on them right now. Leeds content with holding the ball, almost 60-40 possession. Press, 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 press. Honestly, if you press Leeds, I think they would falter, man. Press. Obi's got to go now. Press, press. Goalkeeper's going to blast it to nobody. Boom, right there. Turnover, go. Bro, don't play it out of the back. That's when you have numbers. Send, send, send. A little late, but... God, that sun on that far side. I feel bad for the fans. They're just probably cooking in the sun right now. Absolutely cooking in the sun right now. Got a couple emails here. Oh, made a sale. Oh, finally sold. What do you know? Buying dirt. To nobody. It's like the stalemate time here right before halftime. No one wants to really make a push. Almost 40 minutes gone. We've got possessions almost 56-44. Total shots 5. Leeds have no shots? Could have swore they had one. You just gotta you gotta keep a high press on Leeds, man. They're not. I feel like you keep them under pressure, there's gonna be mistakes from the back. But United are content with not doing that right now. Just a slow burn right now. Move the ball. Move the ball. Bro, move the ball. Bruno, come on, man. All he does is complain out there, I swear. Buddy's like in his pants. He's trying to get a feel. He's trying to get a he's trying to get a little touchy touch there. Come on now. Let's try to get something here before the end of the half. Why is Collier out wide? Mazraoui. Cunha. Bruno. Oh, he was looking to line that thing up. Hey. Freaking Casemiro, man. What the hell? What are you doing, Casemiro? 40 minutes gone. Just poor. With the left, isn't he a righty? Like left-footed, just sends it over the net. Just very unnecessary. You could see the fans getting ready for halftime, just leaving, going to get a pint. Yeah, it's been... I mean, they've had a couple of opportunities. I mean, yeah, 6 shots, only 1 on target. But there was that one scramble in the box where the advantage was given. Shots blocked. A little bit of pinball action. Nothing too crazy. Foul given right there. Ahmad in the midfield. Ampadu. Oh, go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's going? No one's going. Bruno. Cunha lost it, but got it back. Bruno. Cunha. Ah. It's just like, just right out of reach, barely. All right, keep up the pressure. Try to get one here before the end of the half. 41st minute, almost 42 gone. Send him. There it is, wide. Collier. Can you put a good ball in? Nope. Ahmad in the middle. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, Cunha. Wrap your foot around it. Oh, no, that was Obi. Obi trying to... If he just laid that off to Cunha. I was like, just let him have it. Boom. Let him have it. Oh, my God. Cunha would have been all over that with the right foot, too. Cunha would have had a little lane right between the defenders there, too. Obi, come on, man. Oh, I was there for Cunha to get his first. Dang it. It was there. 48th, almost the 43rd minute here. Go, 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 go. Push, push, push. Oh. It's there. It's there. They have the opportunities, but again, I think all these players are going to be coming off, and or at least the majority of them for United. We're going to see a very different squad, I think, to start the second half. Man. Just keep the high press in the midfield. Leeds. Oh, don't give up a cheapie here. Good step by DeLitt. Oh, Luke Shaw, what are you doing, man? Nice. Outside. Go, 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 go. Numbers. Cunha. Nice run by Cunha. Come on now. Oi! Oh, no foul! Yo, he literally just freaking shoved Cunha to the ground. No foul. That's poor. Wow. That's poor. Now Leeds. A little bit of a counter opportunity, but United are back. Yo, that was cheap. I swear if Leeds score off of that. Oh. Good D? Bro, that was... No foul? Really? Offsides. 44th minute. Possession well in Leeds' hand. Ahmad is getting bullied out there. Cunha. Show the foul. Show the end foul here. They're just showing a bunch of like roughhousery. He literally shoved him in the back. Oh, that was Ahmad who went down. I thought that was Cunha. Cunha and Ahmad from this 720 look. It's hard to tell who's who. But Collier out wide. Through the midfield. Nope. Back through the back. I'm assuming we're going to have like +2. Maybe +2. +1, +2. They said 1 minute. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, yeah, out wide. Ahmad. Oh, he's right there. Nice ball. Ooh! What? Decent chance by Casemiro. Diego Leon try it on the follow-up volley. Interesting. Nice little run through there, though. It was a cross initially deflected by the Leeds United player on target off the bar. And Leon trying to go for goal. Should have just held that. Oh, keeper got lucky. But that's going to be halftime? Yep, halftime. We'll be intrigued to see how many new players actually come on. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, wow, yep. Cunha, most likely done for the day. Oh, that would have been a cheeky way to go up 1-0 off of a deflected cross. But Leeds survive. So we've got halftime here in this match. Pretty boring affair. Let's hope the second half is a little bit more exciting than this first half. I would expect Kobe Mainu to come on. Let's refresh, take a look at some news here. Looks like Sunderland player Armand Lorient, could be saying that wrong, on his way to England to sign at Sunderland after a $20 million agreement yesterday. Richard Rios, Benfica Richard Rios deal. The mission in Brazil starts today as reported. Ooh, here we go. Barcelona have sent official bid in the morning to Manchester United for Marcus Rashford. Initial meeting took place in last 24 hours as Luis Diaz deal considered too expensive, plus Barca convinced to go for Marcus. Deal well underway and also approved by Flick, the Barcelona manager. So that's good news for United. Potential for Rashford deal. Yeah, 56 minutes ago, Barcelona made direct contact with Manchester United for Marcus Rashford. Talks are ongoing for a loan move with buy option, as Athletic reports. Deal on between the two clubs. Marcus Rashford said yes to Barcelona move since January. He dreams of Barca. So that's really interesting. Let's see if the United stand also have that. Halftime, we're live. Yep, so are we. Oh, wow, they have... Yep, there it is. 54 minutes ago, official bid for Marcus Rashford. Cunha. It's good to be back. It's important for us to understand where we are as a team. Of course, we're going to try different things, try to see players in different positions. Focused on the first game. Yep, while Marcus Rashford to Barcelona is not a done deal, discussions are in the final stages. Rashford on loan with an option to make it permanent. Be intrigued to see how much they would actually, like, would they pay the majority of his wage? That'd be nice. But who knows? Who knows what Barca are truly going to do when it comes to Marcus Rashford. It would be really weird to see him in a Barcelona kit, though. Let's take a look at the old phone here. Boom, boom. Throw another like on there. Why not? 121 subscribers. But yeah, we got some players. Looks like warming up on the pitch. The whole one side of the stadium is like almost gone. The side of the stadium that's in the sun. The majority of people are like trying to get out to go to the concourse. Let's see. I know in the world of European sports, Tour de France today has a massive stage. Let's take a look where they're at. I'm taking a look where they're at. are just about to get to the final part of the stage. Interesting. Yeah, okay. 25 riders. They're just showing some replays of that crappy first half. Really, the only chance there was at the end. But looking at stats, United 9 total shots, 1 on target. Big chances for either team, 0, as Leeds has no shots on the day. Accurate passes, 294 to 217, 91% accurate for Leeds United. Fouls committed 4 for United, 7 for Leeds. Let's see here. Blocked shots, 3. Literally, Leeds has nothing in that category. Shots inside box, 7. 2 outside of the box. Throws, touches in opponent's box, 13 versus 1. 2 offsides for Leeds. Defensively, clearances 10 for Leeds. Keeper saves 1. Duels, I'm assuming that's when 2 players are attacking the ball or trying to get the ball from each other. And it looks like 59% of ground duels are won by Leeds. 30 to 23 duels won for Leeds. Top stats, interesting. Match ratings so far, they are saying Bruno has the best match rating right now. Huh. Interesting. Bogle, second best match rating at this point. Diego Leon, kind of poor. Mazraoui, 3 duels won, 5 duels won for Bogle. Cunha, nothing to really write home about. Goalkeeping, nothing really there. This is actually really cool. I like this foot mob site. I think we'll definitely roll with this as the season goes on. If we can't really get anything crazily done with it. Some halftime reporting. But that's really intriguing to see for Marcus Rashford. See if we can get a deal done there. But overall, this game has been quite poor from both squads, realistically speaking. No one really taking full reins of the game. You've seen a couple times where United presses. You've seen a couple times where Leeds would press. I think if United honestly keep a hard and high press on, that I think it'll prove dividends for United to create a few more scoring opportunities. Man, 42,000 people are watching live with Goldbridge. Really cool to see that. Let's go to the studio here. Match preview did some decent views for you guys. Here we go in Bumo, really good. And then I honestly think we'll probably take Sunday off. Sharing channel insights, advertising brands. Huh. Your next production shine review. Huh. Why can't I change that? Interesting. But I think it's been decent from United. I don't think anything too crazy or great, but needs to be better in the second half. Need to keep the pressure up, I think, need to have less play from the back, more from the midfield, which will then draw Leeds a little bit further back. See if we can get some attacking, more sustained attacking football, but we're going to have to wait and see. I'm curious if they will change the lineups here. No, they won't. They probably won't change that until the start of the second half, but you can see the breakdown here. OB, and I agree with that rating, 5.9. I think that is the lowest. Yeah, that's the lowest rating out of anybody on United, and I completely agree with that. I think it's been pretty poor from him. Leeds, 5.9 from Harrison. He hasn't really done too much. Casemiro, 6.3. I would agree with that. Collier, 6.3. I would agree. Ahmad has been, I think, a little bit better than... I think he's been better than Leon on that left side. I would say Ahmad's more of like a 6-7 in that first half. But Fernandez, 7.3. I think it's more of like a 6.8 to 7.0 range. Casemiro, I think, has been pretty poor. De Ligt, I think, is more of a 6-7 in that first half. But again, we'll have to wait and see what they do here at the start here of this second half, of who they bring on, if there's going to be a change to how they press or when they press or what the attack looks like. Are they going to have more attacking runs? I felt like they were just a step behind in that first half of really getting any substance from their attacking moves, but we're going to have to wait and see as you can see the players warming up. I'm assuming Dalot is coming on wearing that number 2, the new number this season. What was he, number 20 last year? Diego Dalot right behind. Oh, we got some dogs barking in the background. Do apologize for that. But the second half needs to be better, I think, from United. I wouldn't say it was too poor in that first half, but obviously I think it could be better. So we'll have to hope that it is better. I'll be intrigued if they put Tom Heaton in between the pipes, and if that means that there'll be less playing from the back, because I don't think he is quite the maestro when it comes to touching with his feet of the football. But just looking at the stats, apologies of the barking of dogs in the background. They are currently playing, it sounds like. So just gearing up for the second half. Download the Manchester United app. Scan here. Talking about the Youth Cup Academy games. I don't even know who these two guys are who are doing this like match coverage. Sounds like Rasmus and Kobe are going to be coming on, which would be nice to see. Rasmus Højlund. There he is. So I think both of our goal scoring predictions are out the window. Why is Diego Dalot taking shots, bro? He is not going to be taking shots in the game. Mason Mount looks like he's coming on. Kobe Manu. Let's see if Dorgu is coming on. Harry Maguire, maybe? Is he coming on? Lenny Yoro, is he coming on? Looks like these players are all lining up, getting ready to come in. Ugarte, possibly? Or is it going to be more of like a starting 11 look to start? As it looks like we've got players on the pitch getting ready to start the second half. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more free-flowing, creative of guys trying to show their worth, trying to get into the normal starting 11. Let's see if they've changed the lineup on here. They've not just yet. Haven looks to be coming on. We've got Maguire. So was it Maguire, Haven, Ugarte. Is that Dorgu? Nope, that was not Dorgu. I don't know who that is coming on. But the second half getting underway here. Just about. Fans filing back into the crowd. And here we are, second half underway. See if we refresh this. So now I'm ahead of this site. They haven't updated their information just yet, so I'd rather be ahead of the game than behind it. But we'll have to really, truly wait and see of what substitutions they made. Oh, Reece James. Or not Reece James, Daniel James in for Leeds. Reece James on the mind. There it is. Let's see if they've updated the lineups. They've not updated the lineups just yet. Leeds. Ooh, it's opening up for Leeds here. Poor Cross. Is it Heaton in the pipes? Can't tell if that's Heaton or not. Lenny Yoro. I don't care about top stats, man. Wait, where'd the game stats go? Wait. Why did they just change the game stats? Oh, I don't know what this site is doing, guys. There we go. It was there. It was there. It was there. I don't care about facts. Oh, here we go. Substitutions. Lenny Yoro, Diego Dalot, Dorgu, Mason Mount, Metento, Hoyland. Looks like those are the substitutions for now. So does that mean... I don't know if that means Cunha is still on or not. He doesn't look like he's on the pitch. Why did they change those stats, bro? Oh, there we go. There we go. They're fixed now. It's fixed. I don't know why I was doing that. Yeah, Heaton is in between the pipes now. Oh. I guess they're not wanting to blast it down the field here to start the second half. All right, Now they blast it down pitch. Who's going to get there, though? Hoyland. Nice play on. United looking sort of slow to start the second half, but it's almost like playing another game with new players on the pitch. Bad ball. Harry Maguire. Stephen Mason Mount. Yeah, honestly, they're all new players on the pitch. No one who started the game, I think, is still on the pitch. So, gonna have to wait and see what they can do here. It's gonna take them quite some time to really get into this game as Leeds play that out. And a United throw-in around the attacking third. I hate this playing from the back crap, man. But we've got Harry Maguire on the pitch. It's Lenny Yoro trying to send that through. Good ball. Oh, work it out wide. Bro, pass it wide. Oh, I think that was Dorgu wide. If they just move it quickly, he could then maybe play that in. But no. 5 minutes in. Still trying to sort it out here. That was a decent ball by Yoro over the top, though. That was very nice. Hello. You got there. So they didn't put Kobe Mainu on. That's interesting. Lenny Yoro, ball wide. Dorgo? Or Dorgu? Leeds are playing extremely defensive right now. Hello. United are looking to get a cross in. It's going to be Lenny Yoro on the service. Harry Maguire on it. Gotta look to get something here, man. In the attacking third, Leeds are playing extremely deep in the second half. To start things off, 5 minutes in. Nice ball. Delo. Somebody get there. Cross, cross, cross. Nice ball. Back post. Nobody there. Keep it in. Nobody there. Overhit. Delo over sends the squad. We had some numbers up. If he just gets that into the box, could create danger for Leeds to get something going, but we need to hem them in here. Hem them in. Yep. Nothing there. Nothing there. Go, 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 go. I don't understand why they don't attack right away once they get the ball on the counter, because Leeds are playing so deep to start the second half that you're going to need that space from the counter to be able to really get anything going if you're wanting to score, but they're not doing it. Ball wide. Dorgu. Yeah, just look at how deep Leeds are playing. Let me guess, they're going to work it through the back line. Nope, throw in. Okay. Leeds are just... Is that Longstaff? He's already playing for Leeds? That's crazy. Just signed, what was that, Thursday? He's already playing. Just no creativity right now. That was almost a decent chance. Ooh, Leeds nicely keeping that out for just a throw-in. Let's see here. And they're showing the replay from Lenny Yoro's ball over the top, the low. Oh, so close to getting around the defender there. Playing out of the back. Ball into Hoyland. He looks fit. He looks lean. Rasmus Hoyland. Is this a 10-goal campaign for Hoyland or not? I would say no. But it also could depend on what type of striker they bring in. Delo. Give and go. Too far. You got it there with no touch. No touch on that one. It's got to be better. Got to be better there. Here come Leeds. Corner? Nope. Quick throw. Nicely played. Forcing Leeds back. Got to press them now. Press, press, press. Just no real pressure right now. A lot of stalemate play here. Leeds, though, as I say that, on the attack. Danger. Leeds. Danger! Big save, Tom Heaton. Big save. Playing big. Good stuff there. From Heaton. Not so great by the defense. Allowing the give-and-go opportunity, but... And that was onside, yeah. Heaton came out big. Nowhere for... Looks like that was Bogle to go. "56 minutes played." Short corner, Leeds. Wide. Opportunity for Tanaka. Should have done better. I mean, it sat right there for him. No one was really marking him on the back post there. Oh, I think a better quality player does better on that. You got the draw NFL. Possession 54-46. Still not great from United. United playing out from the back here. Middle. Bro, what are United doing? On the attack. Here we go. Delo. Hoyland. Oh my god, dude. What are you doing? Hoyland trying to get the back flick on. It's just not there, bro. Offside anyway, I think. Very poor. Poor, poor, poor. Nice play. Dorgu. Hoyland taken down, but no foul given. Here we go. Turnover. Go, go, go. Bro, what in the hell was that? Mason Mount, what are you doing, bro? That was just stupid. Oh, what a ball. Leeds. Oh, offsides. Tom Heaton, though, was there on the save. That was dangerous, man. Was it offsides? Oh, it was offsides. If he literally saw him just a tad earlier, Leeds would have been in, but Mason Mount with a terrible giveaway in the midfield. Just not what you want to see from the man who wears the number 7 shirt on his back. Possession 54-46. It's got to be better, though, from United here. Absolutely needs to be better. Oh, it was right there. Oh, man, oh, man. No, it needs to be better. Yeah, they're talking about the Mason Mount giveaway. They're like, if that's a big game, then you're probably sitting on the bench, mate. Through the back. Here we go. Euros look good ever since coming on. Actually, I take that back. Not right there. Here come Leeds. Outmanned on the break. Tom Heaton is there. Oh, Kobe Manu is on the pitch. Ha! Haven't noticed him. Could have had me fooled. Playing from the back. Slow, slow, slow. Was that Yagate? That was so bad. That was not Yagate. I don't know who that was. Was that Kobe? Leeds? Alright, let's go. Dorgu? Sends Hoyland. Let's see what he and Dorgu can do. Dorgu! And that chance to nobody. Leeds. He's got pace. Haven. Fouled on the or draws the foul. Was a foul. Smart foul, though. See here, Leeds in the attacking third, trying to get something going, but United are all back. It's tough to get through. Yeah. This game's put me to sleep. Leeds with a break. Ooh, ball in. Leeds. Good save. Heaton. Great save. No offsides on the play. Dude, get rid of the ball. Wow, Heaton keeping United in this game. I would expect, yeah, big chances missed. They've missed 2. Leeds possession 52-48. But a good... he was offsides. He would have been offsides if there was VAR. Oh, what a save by Heaton. Good stuff, but Leeds really dominating this second half in terms of chances and shots. United haven't had a shot this half. Let me make sure. Yeah, they haven't had a shot this half. Possession second half, though, United 61-39. And Leeds doing well. Just about the 65th minute here. And, yeah, United, yeah, Brett, you got that right. United look pretty shite right now. It is a slow, like, even the build-up play is just not really there. The creativity, maybe like Cunha in the first half a couple times looked promising, but Bruno looked, I mean, like Bruno does, and it just, I don't know, it was poor in the first half. And then, I mean, the second half, there's just no creativity out there. Doing the little ball overs with his foot, trying to look like his buddy Ronaldo, but it's just not there. Kobe Mainu looks invisible. Rasmus Højlund looks fit. He looks fit as ever, fit as a fiddle. But on the ball has really done nothing. Lenny Oro's had a couple nice balls into attacking areas and has looked decent in the back. Haven has looked okay, I guess. Honestly, the best player this entire match has been... How's that not a foul? The best player this entire match has been Heaton. He's kept United in the game with a couple big saves, one of them being offsides, but the latest one looked offsides. Heaton does well. They're showing the replay actually right now. Gets his arm out. That was a really good chance from Leeds, but Tom Heaton is there to save the day for United. But yeah, United are looking pretty dog right now. Mason Mount taking the free kick, 66th minute. Can we get a little Harry Maguire magic? No. Mason Mount overhits it. Gotta love it. Just very poor. If I had it my way, Mason Mount's career at United would be over. He's just been poor ever since coming over, and just in preseason you could tell he just, and I know it's only one game, but man, he looks really bad. Bro. The Leeds guy. I got stepped on. You got blow the whistle, ref. I got stepped on. Blow the whistle. Tanaka. Now, their cleats are pretty dangerous, but like, and if you've never been cleated before, it does hurt. Wow, good ball movement there by Leeds. Leeds. Ooh, good step back there by Haven to deny that opportunity, but just not sharp at all this second half. I mean, you can say the same thing about the first half, but holy. Good step. Let's go. Counter. Frustrating game to watch right now. On the bright side, it's almost over. And we can get on with the rest of our day. At least it's still technically the morning for me, but you guys, I guess it is, what, 10, is it 5 hours ahead? So, 1, 2, yeah, it's, what, 3 o'clock for you guys, if I'm not mistaken? Let me refresh my feed to make sure we're up to date with chat. Yep, United, shite. is the latest comment, and they have been very poor, man. I do agree. Very poor. Send them. Oh. Honestly, if you threw that towards Hoyland instead of whoever that was going down that right-hand side, that was one of the youth kids. Don't know his name. See what we can do here. Your leads are all behind the ball. Dorgu. Harry Maguire on the ball. Give and go. No. Good run through here. Dorgu. Played in. Hoyland. Okay. Nobody. Hoyland got there at the very end. Poor ball in by Dorgu. Is this Kobe? Mason? Bro, Mason Mount is so trash. Dorgu! You can tell Mason Mount looks pissed. Yeah, fouls the guy. Bro, Mason Mount. Mason Mount is so bad. Just poor. Poor on the ball. Poor off the ball. 37,000 people are watching Goldbridge. Watch United. That's pretty crazy. Meanwhile, we've got a solid 1 or 2 people. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Growing as we go, guys. On the road to 250. 70 minutes gone. Possession. Let's take a look at second half here. United 52-48. Leeds owning all of the shots and big chances. Corners 1. And then total lead possession. United total shots, but on target and big chances. United don't have a single big chance scoring in this game. Their biggest chance was a deflection off of a Casemiro cross right at the end of the first half. Dolo out wide, looking for somebody. Yergate and Mainu in the midfield. Actually, I'm curious. Lineup, is it fully changed? Hoyland. Can't really tell. Bro, what is that ball? Who was that? Millier. Ugarte from like 5 miles out. That was so bad. Bro, my grandma can shoot harder than that, dude. Oh. Heaton. The chesty. Blast it. Go, Hoyland! Do we have subs? A sub who is coming on? Fredrickson? Water break? Oh, man. Drinks break. This has been bad. Oh, this game has been bad. Gundermanson. Bro, that Longstaff is actually pretty tall. Quite a tall lad. Harry Maguire's coming off. Nice. What do we got? 15 minutes left in the game here. When they start back up. And all these fans paid all that money to see no goals. All that money to see no goals. Just, wow. Harry Maguire off. Tyler Fredrickson on. Dorgu. Nice little chip over the top. Perfectly timed by the goalkeeper on the slide to come out and steal that thing. The ball. Oh, almost good ball movement. Bro. Here come Leeds. On the attack. Danger. Shot. Heaton. Another save. If the shot was better from Leeds, that could have been in the back of the net, man. That was a dangerous opportunity as we kick it to Leeds. Wow, this is just poor. So poor. More subs for Leeds United. Oh man, we need some better quality players right now. Just poor. Bogle, he's coming off. Tanaka off. Let's see, I'm checking some Twitter. Wait, what? Here we go. Marcus Rashford to Barcelona? What? That happened not too long ago. Wait, let me go to Fabrizio's page here. What does Fabrizio say? Breaking, Marcus Rashford to Barcelona. Here we go. Verbal agreement in principle between all parties involved, with Barca planning for medical tests next days. As United get a corner? Hey. Loan deal with buy option details being finalized today. Then United will authorize his travel to Spain. Wow. Work being done behind the scenes. Would have loved a sale, but they will get a loan for Marcus Rashford. Oh well. Here is Mason Mount. Corner. Ooh, decent corner. But a foul. Free kick. Wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. But yeah, Marcus Rashford. Here we go from Fabrizio. He is going to Barcelona on a loan to buy move. The saga will continue. Hopefully they will pay the majority of his wages. That would be very nice, but I do expect a 50-50 split, or even a 60-40 for more so United to pay than Rashford, but he is at least on his way out of the club to get some playing time at Barcelona to try and make a push for the World Cup squad. God, this game is so bad to watch right now. So bad to watch. But yeah, Rashford. He gone. And that is from Fabrizio. Here we go. Oh, man. We're looking at second half. United possession. 4 shots, 3 on target. 3 big chances for Leeds. None for United. 2 shots on target. Another sub for Leeds. Sub for United. Montanto off. Jack Fletcher on. Is his daddy Fletcher Sr.? Ball over the top here. Hoyland. This is Ugarte. Dorgu. Oi! Dorgu! Oh! No penalty. Bro, that's a foul and a half. Should have been a pen. Wow. It's a big chance if you ask me. Corner. United keep the ball. Mason Mount. To nobody. Come on. Ah. Should have scored that. Should have had that. Well, I'll make that 8 minutes plus stoppage. I'm assuming a minute of stoppage, if anything. Can we steal this thing at the end? Dorgu? Middle. Oh, Dorgu's going, bro. Pick your head up. The low. We got numbers. Hoyland. It's not really an angle on that. Not really a good enough angle on that. Oh, low-key, if he let that go, Mason Mount was sort of there. A corner. I mean, no, not a corner? Oh, somebody said corner. I was like, oh, how we get a corner out of that? Oh, right there. Steal it. Right there. Mason. Do something. Fletcher. Nope. Nothing. little bit more effort here by the end, but honestly, Leeds have put in deep subs. So I expect this from the just difference of quality that United technically have on the pitch right now. Good steal. Kobe. Kobe Mainu. Kobe Mainu. Okay. Yogate. Work that wide. Dorgu. Bro, pass the ball. Dorgu. To nobody. Oh my god. Here come Leeds. Can they steal it? Can Leeds steal this thing at the end? What, 6 minutes left to go? Wow, they still haven't considered that one a big chance. Possession, 51-49. United have brought this all the way back. And they are dominating in the second half possession, but Leeds with the chances. As we've got a little plane from back from Leeds. This game has been not the best, I don't think, whatsoever from United. But we have had good news. We've got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano for Marcus Rashford. Option to buy value is 35 million. They will definitely not pay that, but Rashford will go on loan to Barcelona. Really good news. I don't think they'll buy him, but at least he is not back at United. So that there is a bonus out of something. And this has been pretty poor today. Although Leeds just passed that out of bounds. 5 minutes here. Got another Leeds sub here. Johnny Crew, what a name. What a name. Marcus Rashford, though, out of United on loan. I gotta say, those Leeds jerseys look pretty slick, though. I do give them props. And the new Premier League ball looks decent. Somebody get open. A throw to nobody. 4 minutes plus stoppage. Here we go. Can we get a late one to steal this thing in Stockholm? Probably not, but hey, you never know. Heaton is going to blast this thing down the pitch. Can Højlund win that ball in the air? He does well. Outside to Dalot. Yogate. Oh, good ball. Dorgu. Corner. We already know there's probably going to be a foul, or Mason Mount is going to put this into a terrible position, but 3 minutes remain. That was a good run by Dorgu. Looking for that low driven. Probably should have got that in the air, just given the amount of numbers back for Leeds. Low driven is never going to work there, but he's got the corner. Mason Mount wants a short corner. Ball whipped in high towards the back post, off the crossbar. Oh my god, it's there. Oh! Wow. Could have stole it there at the end. But Leeds somehow keep that off the line. Wow. That was a nice ball actually back in by Højlund. Mason Mount played that thing in high and wide. Damn, I hope they show that replay at the end of this match. That was it right there. Huh. They're going to show it now? Yeah, replay here. A decent ball whipped in. Højlund back in towards the back post. Oh, what a save by the keeper. heaven trying to get that in, but it was more of like a little stab at it than a shot. And Leeds keeper saving the day. So Hoyland goes down. We've got free kick in a decent area, midway line. 2 minutes plus stoppage. Another look at this chance. Oh. Oh, Kobe, you gotta bury that kid. Another sub for Leeds. And there it was. Could have had the victory. Snatched from the jaws of boredom here in this stalemate draw. Can United steal it? I think the best chance might have passed us up. But still, opportunity here. In behind. Is that Kobe? Who's here? Ugarte. Trying to find Dalot. Oh, it hit Hoyland. Oh, it hit Hoyland. It was there. Playman. Ball in. There. Oh my God. What are you doing? Mason Mount is so trash. Oh my God. He is so trash. I mean, I think it would have been saved by the keeper there. Hoyland smiling. Bro, come on. Stoppage time? 1 minute? Three minutes. Okay. United trying to push here now with the subs that Leeds have put on. Definitely trying to push. +3. Free kick 1 by United. Can we get something? Ball over the top. Ooh! Oh my God. What is going on? Dalot with a nice little chop. Ugh, this is poor. I mean, it's been better. Shoot. Oh, he must not have a left. Does Dalot not have a left? Perfect little chop. You shoot that right there. Boom. But he doesn't. It's probably going to be all she wrote. Where's the ball? Free kick, come on. Move it. Move it? What? What a way to end this match. Can Leeds steal anything? Get it down the pitch. That's all she wrote, folks. We were right about the draw, but we were not right about the score. It is a 0-0 boring poor, slob fest, whatever you want to call it. That was just poor all the way around. Possession. Hold on. Let me switch screen share. Let me close out of that. Let me also display primary monitor. Whoa, that's way too close. Hold on. Let me get this all the way over here. Way too close. I don't know why it does that, but let's get this fixed. Boom. Okay, that's fixed. Let's get this over here, this over here. That way we can talk to you guys about the game. Super poor. I thought that was a pretty brutal performance. Obviously, first preseason match of the year, so both teams were really just I don't even know how to say it. They were just slow. Build-up play was pretty sloppy. A couple chances there at the end, but a ton of substitutions were already made. LEEDS had practically a League One squad out there at that point with their subs. Total shots, 18 for United, only 4 on target. Big chances, LEEDS won 3-2 on that. Big chances missed. Both teams missed their chances. Fouls committed, 14-9. Corners, 3-1. Possession, 50-50. First half, 56-44 for LEEDS. Second half, 57-43 United, making that 50-50. Do they have the lineup cards? They don't have the updated lineup cards, though, which is a bummer. I wish... Oh, we could... I don't know if we can get, like, stat. Head-to-head, commentary, facts, stats. I wish we could see... Oh, here we go. Player stats. Bogle, they're given the top stats to. Mazraoui, decent in the first half. Tom Heaton, honestly, I think he's the performer of the match. He had the biggest couple saves for United. I suppose LEEDS keeper in the second half did a pretty solid job as well, keeping the ball out of the back of their net as United. Misler, however you say his name. I know that that's not how they typically pronounce it, but he had a very solid game, him and Heaton, coming in the second half, making some stops. I don't think Bruno had a 7.3 game. They're saying their man of the match is Bogle. I honestly, for United, give man of the match to Heaton. He was excellent in that second half. Very solid stuff from him. I thought Mazraoui looked decent. I thought Lenny Yoro... What did they give Lenny Yoro? They gave him a 6.6. I would give him almost a 7, 6.8, 6.9. Decent rating, but overall, pretty poor game to watch. That is it for that one. In terms of the next preseason match, guys, we are looking at... What is that? The 26th. So that is next Saturday, 1 week from today. We will be going up against West Ham. It is going to be super late for you guys, but a decent time for me here in the U.S., 7 p.m. next Saturday. Then it will be pretty late for you guys as well for the other games for their American preseason tour until they then go back, play for Fiorentina before they get into the regular season against Arsenal. But that's going to be it for the stream, guys. If you did indeed watch along live, I really appreciate it. Anyone who stopped by, appreciate it as well. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit the like button if you at least enjoyed the stream. Not necessarily the game, but enjoyed the stream as well. We will get better as things go along. Our first stream I thought was pretty good. We found a decent site here with FootMob, but we will continue to get better as things go along. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. We might drop a video on Monday talking about the Marcus Rashford transfer update, in which he is a, here we go, according to Fabrizio Romano, going to Barcelona. Barcelona are set to pay the whole of Marcus Rashford's salary. All parties work to finalize the deal. That is really positive stuff. So good things to end the stream on. It's going to be it for this one, guys. We will catch you in the next video.